So, are we ready? Let's get started on this one. Your career in 3 phases. So, the Nelson framework that I am proposing. The 1, 10 and 100 CR in 3 phases of your career. Total being a Nelson, that is a 1+1. 3 decades in a career. Phase 1 will be 1 CR. Phase 2 will be 10 CR. And phase 3, 100 CR. So, these are total income across 10 years, so don't get intimidated. It's quite possible, and I would presume there are around a lakh people in the country who are able to hit these targets. So first you have to convince yourself that you can actually make these kind of income. It's the first step is towards believing. So I am giving you this framework so that you can work towards it, and you can also check every year how much you have progressed and how much you have to go further for that particular phase. So the phase 1, that is the exploratory phase for me, explore years 1 to 10. So in this year, 10 years, you can start small, like a 3 year, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 4 LPA, 5 LPA kind of a job. Keep increasing your skill, keep growing, upscaling, and try to hit 32L so that by the end of 10 years, you have a total income done of 1 CR. So total income in the first decade is 1 crore, and generally save half of it and spend half of it. So keep half always. This one rule holds across all the phases. I have been able to follow it over the last roughly 18 years, maybe even going into 20 years I'll be able to follow. So save, just spend half of what you are earning. But in phase 1, I would recommend that you don't save that half, but you spend it in traveling the world. It's a good amount of budget for a solo traveler. Go check out different work cultures, work from different places, try to be a digital nomad and explore. So this is why this phase is about exploring. Explore different things and see what you are comfortable about and what things you are not comfortable about, because it gives you a lot of idea in the next phases which parts of the job you want to dig deep and which parts you want to outsource and let others take care for you. So if you don't like investing, maybe get experts to do your investing. You just do the earning, give them the money and let them invest. So at the end of phase 1, 50L saved if you save, but I would strongly recommend don't travel, spend that whole money. It will help you much more for your phase 2 and phase 3, where your kitty will be much bigger. You will have much more money to save. But then there are also some conservative folks who want to save and go for the travel later. So this is for them. You can save 50L in this phase and your first seed gets planted. So now we are into phase 2. Let's check this one. So it's phase 2. Yeah. So in the build phase from years 11 to 20. Now notice that these are roughly 10 years. So it might be 8 years in your case, might be 7. It doesn't matter, but you just get these 3 phases. In the second phase of the build phase, you are trying to, now we are going to 10x of your phase 1 income. So now we are targeting a 10 CR. So what will the the CTCs, the annual incomes look like? In this kind of a range, 40, 50, go from there, 1 CR in the 5th year, and then try to hit 3 CR, 3.1 CR by the 10th year, that is the 20th year of your career. If you are able to do this around roughly, there will be years when it will go down, it will go up, you will have, or you change, when you change companies, you might have maybe 100% appreciation like that, or maybe 200%, who knows. You just need to believe that you can do it, and at the end of 20 years, you are sitting on a cool CTC of 3 or 4 or 5 CR, and you have earned 10 CR for your second phase. So this we have seen for the influencers, most of the influencers I have been following, who are on the top end of this thing. Even I have been able to follow, I have been able to hit this target. So similarly, you can also spend and save around 5.5 CR, around 5 CR. So if you leave out the phase 1, maybe 5 CR, around 5 CR by the end of 20 years of your career or the second phase. So roughly 20 years. The phase 2 is 10 crore, 5 CR is for savings, 5 CR is for spending. From the saving, in the spending part, maybe you will have 1 CR for the traveling budget, and you try to save half of it. The same rule, but now the numbers are bigger. So now in this 5.5 CR in the second phase, you can see it's 50L. Phase 1, you have saved 50L. You might have saved, might not have saved. So 5 CR by the total saved after 20 years. So phase 2, you have saved 5 CR. Total savings, your total savings are now working 5.5 CR. If it is properly invested over just a 12% CAGR over a period of 10 years, you should be able to get 17 CR compound returns just from compounding returns alone. Now we enter the third phase. In the third phase, you are going to hit 100x of your phase 1 or 10x of your phase 2. This is the compounding phase, and hold on tight, because at this point your wealth compounds 100 to staggering measures. The years 21 to years 30. So this is how it looks: 7 CR to 34 CR. Start with 7, 8, 9, 11, 13. By the end of the 10 years, that is your 30th year, probably you will be in the range of 35 CR. So this is like a package of a big company CEO, CTO, CXO. So this is possible, is highly possible for people who are motivated to that level. So at any stage you feel this is not possible for you, it's fine. You can just dial down. It's not for everyone. It's not like 1 crore people or 10 crore people will be hitting this target. I don't expect them to. So these are only for the high motivated people who think this is possible. So I am proposing the framework for them only. And I have been able to do this comfortably, so I don't see the reason why I should tell other people not to think this way. Rather, this is a better way of putting your goals higher and higher so that you are motivated to work towards it. So in the phase 3, total earned, decade 3 is 100 crore. This is the total earning, so total savings is, you guessed it, half of it, 50 CR. Scale changes, but the rule stays. You try to save half of it, and you live your entire life 10 years within 50 CR. Do your travels with your family, spend time with your family, do everything, and try to put it within that 50 CR bucket, the expend bucket, and your savings bucket is untouched. So now summarizing saving across all 3 phases, it is 5.5 CR. Let me check this here. Yeah, working nice. So first phase, 50L, maybe 0 or 50L. I have no problem. Like I said, I prefer. In fact, in my life, I had 0L at the end of 10 years. So 50L for people who want to save. But in the second phase, yes, solid 5 CR. I have crossed that. So there is a 5 CR phase for your phase 2. And now phase 3, which is a 50 CR savings that you are going to trying to achieve. I have not done this. So this is also a target for me. If I can achieve it or not, I will be able to tell you guys in another 10-12 years. So I'm most probably on the 18th year of my career. So the formula that I have proposed is 1 CR, it's not multiplication but addition. So 1 CR plus 10 CR plus 1100 CR is equal to 111 CR, which is your the Nelson framework. Earned across 30 years or 3 phases of your career. Half is saved, so 55.5 CR, and half is spent, 55.5 CR. And the same ratio across all decades. So you have 50% of P1, 50% of P2, 50% of P3 saved, 50% of P1, again, not necessarily, maybe you have spent it entirely, but at the end of 3 phases it won't matter much. And the savings compound, so it's 55 CR saved 12% CAGR, and over a period of average 15 years it comes to 300 plus CR corpus at the end of year 30. So that is as good as it can get. It's like generational wealth, maybe a few generations can sit and eat on it. So the 3 rules for 30 years: earn more each decade, exactly 10x, so 10x of your previous phase, save exactly half, try to cut to the middle, and let time compound it. I have just saved looked at the savings. I have not looked at the compounding at all in this. It gets more complex in that. I am just keeping it very simple: 111 crores and save half of it. That's it. Save half of it. How you invest, how you grow that money is up to you, totally up to your skills. But you should be able to earn 111 crore and save half of it. Save half of it. It should be in your bank transactions. So this is my proposal. The 3 phases: 1, 10, 11, 100. The Nelson formula. It's your career, your rule. See if you can achieve it. And there are links down in the description if you need my help in formulating any of these paths, how to reach these goals, how to plan your entire career. Do reach out to me. I am always available. With that, see you in the next one.